TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got videos today from YouTube Shorts, PassportBros. We're going to keep going because there's not enough of us. Like I said, like last episode, I talked about my cousin. Some people still don't know. Some people still think single mothers are that's all they can get. And my cousin's a good-looking man. Like, he's way more jacked than I am, slightly taller than me, better, fairer skin than me, and he still ended up with a single mother. They were together for like a little bit, and just like, come on, bros. Come on. You guys can do better. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time. Gotta put more of these in. I want to show you guys. You can do it. You can do it all night long. Jeez, this guy. And that's one thing. Sometimes you just gotta hit rock bottom to be able to finally push yourself into the mode to be able to do some of these things and to move to the right direction. Damn. Keep going, brother. Damn. Look at him. Doesn't even look like the same guy anymore. Look how different he looks, guys. Look how different he looks. I'm sure it wasn't easy. It took so much time and dedication for him to get this far. Everyone can do it. Be proud.
We know to have nothing, and so we are appreciative in life. We are grateful, and we appreciate every penny that our men make, that most of you don't do. You may consider them broke in your high-maintenance life, but here in Asia, we consider them rich.
I grew up with kind of nothing. My parents had a small business, a donut shop, but they didn't spend. Like, for me to get certain things, I had to work for it. And, like, food was always available, but luxuries were not there. We did everything ourselves. We worked very hard for our money. So all the things that we ever did get, we were very, very appreciative of it. I think that's where society and modern parents nowadays, like, screwed their kids over because they gave their kids everything they could, which is not a bad thing in a sense, but it made their kids not appreciative of the things and the hard work that was required to get those things.
Always compliment our men. We always make them feel they're the most handsome men in the world. And most of us dreaming to have kids with them so we can have mixed beautiful kids. And don't worry, ma'am, because as soon as they arrive here, they will never feel lonely again.
Whoa! Whoa. Love it.
You're a feminist doing OFans, that's empowering, yet you're relying on creepy, disgusting men who think you are disgusting and trash to ironically pay your bills, which is probably the most degrading thing in the entire world. Whereas actually, if you were in an office, it would be a lot less degrading. You could actually have respect in an office.
Yeah.
And do not get offended when you come into the dating pool and dating world and you are seen as a low value woman. In my eyes, you are. In every man's eyes, you are. And don't get offended when people don't want to marry you, don't want you to be their girlfriend. You're going to hit the real world eventually.
Yep.
It's just a matter of time. And no one with any level of like a brain would ever respect someone who does that.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I don't go on the internet and expect people not to judge me. You cannot be a sex worker and expect people not to judge you.
Correct.
I agree with that.
So just don't complain about the outcome. Go get your bag.
Yes.
And then deal with no one thinking that you're a valuable human, and also bringing just shame to your family name as well.
Ouch. She was speaking facts right there. The shame to family thing. I think this is why there's not very many Asians that do it, because the shaming to family is actually a pretty big ingrained into our culture. But I'm not saying there isn't, and
Most men will only experience unconditional love from their mothers, and some of us don't even get that.
100%. I get comments down below on my Abba and Preach video about my mother and how their mothers were nothing, like my mother, which I understand. You know, not all mothers are good mothers. Not all mothers have to be praised, and not all mothers should be praised. But the good ones, I believe, should be. And because they're rare. They're rare nowadays, especially nowadays. The good ones that sacrifice their life to, you know, provide, to do the things for you, you know, like with your father. Your parents, you know, did probably a good job. You know, not all the time, but, you know.
Most of us have never even felt appreciation or respect without conditions or hidden intentions. We don't know what it sounds like to hear, I see you, and I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're here. You really make a difference, yet the expectation is to constantly be displaying the strength and love that the world is hesitant in conveying. We're expected to have a thick skin but get judged if it turns to a hard shell. The first step in being a man is ignoring the hunger. Because yes, boy, you're going to be starving. Starved of attention, starved of affirmation, starved of love, starved of being told that you are enough. Step 2 in being a man is comfortability with replaceability. You are only as good as you are useful. You are only as valuable as you are needed by others. Should
Correct.
there ever come a day, boy, where you fail to provide everybody with a smiling face, then do not be surprised when they say all men do is take up space.
Facts. Facts. I'm glad this young gentleman has learned this at a young age and is sharing this poetry to everyone. I think this is things that people don't learn. People, like men, do not learn this until it's too late. And once they get to a certain age, it's very hard to rebuild or to build yourself into a status that everyone respects again.
I can't imagine giving this man any amount of money that I work hard for.
Come on, man. Now, hold on. The kids are 8 and 5.
Right.
So you got to give it to him.
She was stripping.
I'm an exotic dancer.
She was stripping, Your Honor.
I'm an exotic
And that's
dancer.
how I met her. They was playing me in the club.
I'm an exotic dancer, but he didn't have that problem when we got together. And the years that we were together, he wasn't complaining then. But it's regarding my...
Do me a favor. You're making me dizzy rocking back and forth. Yeah, just... Child support is set at $2,300. You're going to do a reimbursement to Medicaid for $276, making your monthly child support payment $2,576.
That's how much you got to pay.
No, that's how much you got to pay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The children live with him.
Thank you.
Did you have any questions about that number?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
When I don't understand why she thought she was going to get paid child support when she didn't take care of the kids. That's how delusional women are in the West. Straight delusion. Why would you get paid for not taking care of the kids? Come on, girl.
I know a lot of guys who are very average and they don't have any problem finding women to sleep with or date or anything who's on your level.
But it's finding... I have, across platforms, probably over 800,000 followers that are all single men. That's why they follow me for dating advice. And I get thousands of messages every day from attractive guys that cannot get a date. And the messages are fucking sad. Like, it is... Girls are not aware of the crisis out there that men are facing in the dating world. I don't think you guys can. I don't think you can
really
speak
don't
on
know.
it because you don't know about it. You don't see them. It's
So,
way
let her
bigger than
finish.
you
Hold
could
on, let her
ever
finish.
imagine. Like, I cry about it when I read the messages.
You mentioned that you have a lot of attractive guys who cannot get a date. Why would you say that is? You can just be honest.
I think the feminism movement has completely beat down men.
It has. I know quite a bit of men that lost the fight and don't really want to fight anymore. And I don't blame them. I really don't. I mean, I've seen some of the things that they've gone through and just how women treat men in general. Like, I go out on dates pretty decently nowadays, and there's plenty of women that just see us as walking wallets. I happen to be decent looking, so I can get dates, and you know, a little bit of charisma on my side. But there's plenty of men that look better than me that I've seen that can't get dates. It is what it is.
Rule number 10. If they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. And if they stand against you, show them no mercy.
That's right, man. People that go against you, people that talk shit, people that do everything, fuck them. fuck them. But the women that want to stand behind you, for you, and for you to lead, yeah, protect them. And there's plenty of men that are willing to stand beside you. You need to respect those men because they're going through the same things or different things than you, but they're still beside you, are they not? Don't ever take your friends for granted, but also vet your friends very, very carefully. Yeah, it's sad that women really don't know what's going on in the West. They really think everything is rainbows and sunshine because that's how their life is. But for men, there's a reason why we're leaving, and they just have no clue. A lot of them have no clue, especially Kiko from that podcast. Like, she literally has no clue. She thinks average looking men just get dates all the time because she's actually looking at really top echelon men, but she thinks they're average. That's just, women judge men so harshly on our looks that they just think average men or good looking men are actually average. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.